Okay, so on Tuesday in science, you're going to watch a video all about the rainforest for kids, and two little girls and a gentleman narrating that are talking about the animals and insects and plant life and the layers of the rainforest. I want you to pay close attention when they're talking about the layers of the rainforest. And then next, you're going to read chapter 2 in your rainforest book. Chapter 2 is called, guess what? Layers of a Tropical Rainforest. So there is some vocabulary in here, and that I will also put in the folder so you can look at that so that you kind of understand what that means, but it does a good job of explaining it. And it talks about, it's called interdependence. Interdependence means all of these things depend on each other to survive. And it tells you what that is and why. And while you're watching the video, you might hear a word that you heard in reading this morning. Oh, no, not this morning. You're not going to hear it till Friday. They're going to talk about a kapok tree in the video, and on Friday we're going to read a book about that very tree that lives in the Amazon rainforest. So you're going to read chapter 2, and then in your green folder, in the back pocket, you're going to find this. 3 pages. Look, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now, I know there's lines there, so the first thing you're going to think is cut. I don't want you to cut yet. What I do want you to do, I want you to color this page. Make it beautiful. Okay? The page that goes behind it tells you what layer of the rainforest it is. It goes right behind it. So the top one's emergent, the next one's canopy, the next one's understory, the bottom one's forest floor, which you're going to be reading about. And then this one that goes behind that tells you all about that layer. Now, once you have this colored, you are going to attach this side somehow like a book. You could use staples if Mom has a stapler. If you don't have a stapler, that's okay, because you have a glue stick that you could just run glue right down this edge inside here and glue them together. You don't want to do too much. You don't want to glue all the papers together, just the edge. Or I think I gave you tape. You could even run a piece of Scotch tape down here and tape it together. Once it's attached somehow, then you're going to take your scissors and you're only going to cut to about right there. Don't cut all the way to the end. What happens if you cut all the way to the end? It's going to fall apart, right? You only want to cut it so that you can fold it back and see the little pieces underneath it. And if you do that for each one, you'll have a really cool flip book, and you can peel back the back piece and you'll remember the name of the layer, and then you can peel back the next piece and it'll tell you what grows there. So I want you to work on your little rainforest flip book. Have Mom or Dad or Grandma or somebody watch this video so they understand how to put it together. And that's what you're going to do for your rainforest fact tracker today. And then, I know it's a lot. We've got a lot going on, don't we? In here, I want you to find this. This is in this one in your green folder. And you're going to do Layers of a Tropical Rainforest page. It's got questions that you will find out in that chapter. You can use your book to help you find the answers, okay? And see if we can get that filled out. We didn't do chapter 1 because it was such a crazy week. At some point, when you get a moment on a Wednesday or at some point, I want you to go back and do this after chapter 1, what is a rainforest page. I'll even put a little note in Wednesday to remind you, okay? But for Tuesday, you're going to do chapter 2. So you got a video, you're going to read your chapter, you're going to make your cool flip book, and you're going to do this. That's a lot of science for Tuesday. All right, have fun.